Hi there, it's Vicki McCarthy from Aussie Stampers. Thank you very much for joining me again today. Today I have another sneak peek, this time using the gorgeous Blackberry Bliss cardstock and ribbon and papers. And you're going to start with half a sheet of cardstock, cut in half and scored to make your card base. Then we are going to use the stamp set I Like You. And this is a hostess set. Isn't it gorgeous? I really like the images on this. We're going to use the large image and one of the smaller images here. I'm also going to use the stamp set Really Good Sayings, and I'm going to use the sentiment that says, I miss you already. So what you're going to need for this project is your embossing buddy and some Versamark ink, and I'm going to stamp the large image towards the bottom section of the card in the centre, so that will leave room at the top for the sentiment. It's a bit hard to see on camera, but you can see how that's stamped out in the Versamark. Then I'm bringing the sentiment in and stamping that up above it, on the top of the card. Now all we need to do is some embossing. So I have some white embossing powder, and I'm going to sprinkle that liberally over the top and just let that slide off, give it a good tap, and I like to give it a good ping on the back to get rid of any little pieces of embossing powder that are stuck. And now I'm going to bring in the heat tool. I'm going to start embossing on the back first, just so that the card doesn't buckle too much. I'm going to speed up this next bit because you don't need to watch me embossing this. You can get the general idea of how it's being embossed here. Love this colour. It's just divine, called Blackberry Bliss. And with the white embossing powder, it's really beautiful. Looks a lovely, pretty colour combination, this card. So now I'm going to bring in the same small image again with the Blackberry Bliss ink, and I'm going to stamp that like a background all over the card base. So you can see I'm turning the card around. I'm turning the stamp around so that I'm doing one side and then turning it upside down to the other side so that I'm getting different aspects of it, just to make a nice background here. And you can't really see it on the film, but in real life it looks really pretty. It's subtle, but it's very pretty design that's come out on that. You can see it there. There we go. Now I'm using a layering piece inside the card in Whisper White, and I'm putting the same design turned upside down one way and then the other in two opposite corners. I'm using some fast fuse adhesive, and I'm adhering that to the inside of the card to finish it off. And now I want to work on the envelope. So the same image again in Blackberry Bliss, just in one corner this time. And you can see I've gone and lined the envelope using one of the envelope liners and some of the Moonlight Designer Series stack. Now I have some of this yummy ribbon. Oh, it's really nice to work with. It's a real satiny ribbon. And when you're tying a flat knot, if you do it this way and keep the knot in the same direction as the ribbon is going, so if the ribbon is horizontal, you're going to keep that knot going horizontal as well. And you can see how that's going to give you a nice flat knot like that. All you need to do now is trim it off with your ribbon scissors. I'm just going to trim that back so that it sits neatly. It's a really lovely ribbon to work with, this new ribbon. I'm enjoying working with it. It ties flat knots really well, and it ties bows really well as well. And so there's the card finished. So I hope that's a project that you enjoyed today. Thank you very much for watching. If you've got any questions you need to ask me or you need to get in touch, my details are below. Do leave a comment, pop by my blog or my Facebook page, and I hope to hear from you soon. Remember that Stampin'Up has a special offer on at the moment where you can join for $85 instead of the usual $169, and I've had quite a few ladies contact me regarding that offer. So if you're interested in that, please contact me through my Facebook page. And if you need any questions answered there, I'm here to help. I'd love to hear from you. Have a fantastic day. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.